This is my beautiful tarp that I used last weekend to keep the rain out of my tent. And when I cut the grass and the small, what looked like trees starting to grow up, they left their trunks pointing straight up. And I'll tell you what, one of those would go through your kidney. Oh, bitch. Awesome. Don't expect the shirt that you're wearing to come out of this alive. Alright then, here we go. Oh, I gotta turn on my air compressor. Oh, bitch. Well, I was thinking maybe this is a good habitat for snakes. Nah. Let's see. We ended here. I want to try to overlap if possible. However, I forgot my eye protection, damn it. You might hear in the background my generator's going. I usually don't keep it on, but I'm not getting out of here every 10 minutes to go turn it on. Alright, this has a rapid. Oh, it's on it. So I think all I need to do is press it down. Oh. Oh, damn. Alright, now along the seam, I have to put quite a bit of staples to be safe, but here in the middle I'm just holding it up so I can just kind of there. So I can do that rather quickly. Also bought some foam so I can put some insulation foam, and it says it's also made for insects, so insects can't eat it, which is probably just a gimmick because maybe they can't eat it anyway. I don't know. I'm just jibber jabbering. Also, instead of working my way down to the other side of the house, I'm working my way the long way. That way I'm not dragging my ass all the way there. You know, I can do it a big section at a time. I did not pull this screen over enough for this side. But that's what the foam's going to do. The foam's going to really help. Oh, something else, by the way. If you remember before the sun was blasting in my face, it was driving me nuts. Then my buddy came over and he was doing the other half of the house, and I was putting wood planks on top so it wouldn't shine in his face. And then we put the tarp on top. Duh! Just leave the tarp on there, for God's sakes, and then we can work without the sun being in your face. So, you know, remember that. Well, I did another section. However, when I moved tarp and everything over, I couldn't reach the camera. So, lucky for you, you didn't have to see that. It was tight under that part, and I still have to do a little more on that side. When we laid out the screen, damn it, I felt that we put it right on line, but yet when I got underneath there, some of the edges of the screen didn't make it over to the board to staple across. You know, I'm pulling it over and trying to get a few staples in, but I got that insulation foam in hopes that when I spray it, it's going to expand along those beams and grab a hold of those edges to make sure that they have no path to get in. You know, the staples, of course, they're there to hold it up, but they're also there to make sure that they can't get in. Any rodents can get in. So, you know, it'll still be taut, the screen, and hopefully when that insulation expands, it will make sure that, you know, it's in there solid. We'll see. And I've watched some people put the screen underneath their house before, and they're underneath there. You know, every section they're trying to move their tarp, and there's just not enough room to move my tarp while I'm underneath there. So I have to come out each time to move the tarp, which is fine by me. But I swear, I had a harder time getting out than I did getting in. It's as if I gained 10 pounds because I could barely squeeze through there. There's no way I could gain weight by doing this, right? Oh, Lord. What am I going to do? I got to exercise. I don't know how much you're really going to be able to see. However, it's a little bit past 10 a.m. and I am crushing it. If I was doing this old school with the hammer, I'd want to kill myself. You know what I'm noticing? Sometimes this will shoot right through the screen, and other times it won't. And I'm realizing that it might be the wood. Like some of the wood is softer, while the other wood's harder. I don't know. Okay, let me tell you something. I am blessed that I have the proper tools, because if I just had a hammer and a measuring square and a pencil, which pretty much the only thing that you need besides a handsaw, life would be a bitch. So thank you to whoever's listening that I am blessed with tools. Alright, well, before I got here, we have one half of the house done, and I just finished up probably close to 2/3 of the remaining half. There are some spots in there where I didn't get the screen over enough. However, I did order more screen, and you know, unless you do it right, okay, you may want to consider ordering more screen, because screen can be used for other things. I mentioned this to my immediate family, my close cousins, that if this is something that you want to do, you know, I have the tools. And we can work out something where I can loan you the tools to make sure that, you know, you respect them, you give them back. Because we're family, and that means I can hunt you down.